I convince myself to just shut up and start my YouTube channel. I am still one of those creators that is so new to the platform. Like, I don't even have 1,000 subscribers on my other account yet. And like, if you should take advice from anyone on whether you should start a YouTube or not, it should be from someone who has done it and still not reaped the rewards or the benefits that everybody else has reaped. Why though? Why in 2026 should I create a new account? Look, my job isn't really to convince you here. I'm just telling you my perspective and as to like why I would start a new channel, but it is really not my job to convince you. Only you can convince you and force yourself. I can't force you. I can't drag you out of that seat. I can't put a camera in your face and tell you, hey, stop talking. I can't edit for you. I can't post for you. Maybe I could if you pay me, but you know, we're not out there. We're not there yet. I know this is gonna be crazy, but life is too short for your voice to go unheard. I've heard this saying for a long time, and I've always thought about it, but when people are like, small talk lead to the big conversations, it is so true. I'm talking about the butterfly effect, where a small butterfly's like flap of a wing can cause a cyclone, can cause a hurricane. That's what I'm talking about. We all matter, and our voices need to be heard. Our perspectives need to be seen. I feel like YouTube itself has changed a lot. Due to the algorithm and everything being so algorithmic on the web, you are finally able to reach people and places that actually genuinely care about the things that you care about. And I know that there could be a negative in this. So you could be saying, okay, like that's going to create an echo chamber. That's going to create just people who are like me, who think about the same way as me, and my views are never going to change. Algorithm matching, it's not like a lottery anymore, okay? It's matured enough to reward when you're consistent. It's mature enough to reward authenticity. I've seen a lot of accounts this year blow up on my For You page who don't have a lot of like subscribers, who don't have a lot of views, but it's because of their ideas that they're getting pushed onto my For You page and probably a lot of people's For You page. People are finally be saying what they really truly think, or saying how they really truly feel, or telling you about their experiences about things. And when your experience reaches somebody else's ear who can relate to you or can learn from you, you provide a value in someone else's life that is so beyond and what anyone's means. Even if at the beginning you feel like your video is the most amazing video and YouTube hasn't rewarded you yet, YouTube probably hasn't even figured out who you are. So I saw the advice from Mr. Beast, who is probably a really good person to take YouTube advice from, and he was saying like, until you make your first 100 videos, you have no idea. Don't even like bother thinking about monetization. Don't even bother thinking about subscribers, because yes, people are gonna get lucky. Like, some people are going to get a lot of views within 100 videos, but for a majority of the case, and for himself as well, a lot of his first 100 videos was just him figuring out the YouTube game. Another thing is YouTube can become an asset. YouTube can become something that is going to compound over years, because I watched this video of this woman, and she posted a video that blew up 10 years later because it was relevant 10 years later. And those videos back then probably didn't do as well because maybe no one was interested in their ideas. Maybe their way of thinking was too forward for their time. And now that the world is gone to crap, a lot of people turn to philosophy. A lot of people are turning back to history. A lot of people are turning back to lessons. You never know. YouTube is an asset that compounds. YouTube is something that is going to keep moving. Like, I don't think this platform is gonna die, and if it does, I'm sure we'll move on to another platform. The other reason I'm making this video is also because I need to rewatch this video every time I feel like I'm gonna give up on this. This is my other account. This is me. My first video. I actually feel like it's been 2 years. Yes, it's been 2 years. Like, my first video was literally a welcome to my channel video, but it's been 2 years. I've been on YouTube for 2 years. Okay, I thought it was 1 year, but okay, it's 2 years, and I'm only on 600 subs. Mind you, I'm not consistent, and I know that I'm not consistent. So obviously the third reason is money, sponsorships, however else. Look, I'm honestly, this is the downside of watching a video from a creator who hasn't made money off this platform yet, is I don't know how to give you advice on how to make money just yet. But once I figure it out, I will, so stay tuned for that. Short form videos, as much as I love them, I have begun to really love long form content. But it's about your unfair advantage. Everybody has one. If you were, for example, from Korea, okay, and your unfair advantage would be that you're Korean and K-dramas are blowing up, so a lot of people want to look at what a real Korean person's life is actually like whether it's like from K-drama or whether it's K-poppy, like what does South Korea look like. That is your unfair advantage there. This goes the same for art accounts. Like if you're a new artist and you're like, okay, let me show you how it is to like build a business as an artist, because people are interested in seeing things that firstly is different to them, but also secondly is similar to them. Humans are like that. We like things that are different to us, but we're also very intrigued and interested in things that are different to us. So keep that in mind. YouTube does not require you to have this camera, to have this microphone. Do you know the entire reason I even got this camera was I was filming all my videos on my iPhone 14, but basically I got water damage and I thought, yes, instead of buying a new phone and, you know, fixing up my water damage by taking it to Apple, fixing up my camera from my phone, let me invest in a camera first. If you really feel like you want to, you can invest. I'm never gonna be like, don't invest. Sometimes having a camera means that you gotta put your camera to work. Sometimes having a camera means that you've got a financial liability. You are gonna be completely fine if you film on your phone. The only reason I have one is because my microphone and my camera on my iPhone got damaged. If you have something to teach, do it. If you have something to learn, do it and record your journey. I mean, did you see how quickly I was just reflecting on the fact that I've actually hit 2 years on this platform and not 1 like I thought I did. I've got to reflect on the person I used to be and the perfect person that I am now. That's something that no one can take away from me. The last thing that I'm going to leave you with is that not starting your YouTube and not creating is your choice as well. I know this is so counterintuitive for a video that's talking about how you should start your channel in 2026, but it is a choice. It is a choice that when you decide not to start. Is there a perfect time to get a job? Even if you start getting a job at 40, even if you start getting a job when you're 18, regardless, you are going to be working. I've been thinking about creating another channel for like maybe 3-4 months now, but then some of my other friends were like, no, just don't bother doing that. Don't bother starting a new channel. Then my other friends were like, just do it if that's what's gonna make you happy. So that's what I'm gonna leave this video with. Just do it if it makes you happy. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like this kind of video, I'm probably gonna make more of it in the future. Yeah, subscribe to my new account.